Hello, Golden State Warriors fans. We got an exciting wave of updates hitting your feed today, and the energy around this team is electric as we approach the trade season. The front office has been actively exploring ways to strengthen the roster, particularly at the wing and forward spots, and rumors are swirling about potential targets that could dramatically shift the dynamics of the squad. The conversations are intensifying, and it feels like every day brings a new twist in what could be a defining season for the Warriors. From what we're seeing, the goal is clear: adding versatile scoring options and players who can contribute both on offense and defense, while complementing the stars who have carried the team over the last few seasons. At the center of most chatter is the forward who has been lighting up the league with remarkable efficiency and consistency. His ability to score from multiple levels, whether it's beyond the arc, mid-range, or finishing at the rim, makes him a highly coveted asset. Over the course of this season, he has averaged over 26 points per game, pulled down 8 rebounds, and dished out over 3 assists, all while maintaining an efficiency that shows he isn't just padding stats on a struggling team. His presence on the floor creates spacing opportunities for the Warriors' core players, allowing shooters like Steph Curry to operate with more room and less congestion. The potential addition of a player like this could dramatically increase Golden State's scoring versatility and open the floor for the entire roster to operate at a higher level. The discussions aren't simple, though. The team interested in trading this forward has made it clear that any deal would require significant assets in return, including an unprotected first-round pick and additional pieces to balance salaries and future value. While that may sound steep, the upside of acquiring a player who can reliably score, create for himself, and maintain health over multiple seasons makes it a strategic move worth considering. Fans are buzzing about how such a trade would impact the Warriors' championship window, as this kind of wing scoring and floor spacing has been exactly what the team needed to keep their style of play lethal on both ends. Every detail, from shot distribution to mid-range proficiency, aligns with what the Warriors value in a forward, making this one of the most talked-about potential moves in the league right now. Meanwhile, another intriguing scenario revolves around a young, athletic forward who has also been generating interest across multiple teams. Known for his defensive capabilities and his ability to knock down threes at a high rate, he could provide immediate help on both ends of the court. His versatility allows him to guard multiple positions while also contributing offensively, and advanced statistics highlight his impact beyond just scoring. With a high free throw percentage and efficient shot selection, he represents a player who fits seamlessly into Golden State's system, especially in transition and in spacing the floor around elite playmakers. While acquiring him might demand significant draft capital or assets, the balance of defensive ability and scoring efficiency makes him a player that could immediately elevate the team. Then there's the forward who brings championship experience and an impressive three-point shooting rate, offering depth and stability to the frontcourt. While his overall impact may not be as transformative as the first forward we discussed, he provides reliable contributions in rebounding and perimeter shooting, which could be valuable in certain lineups or in case of injuries. His presence adds a layer of consistency, particularly on nights when spacing and rebounding become critical factors in close games. Though not a game-changing acquisition, his skill set could complement the roster and offer flexibility in rotations, giving the Warriors more options to adjust during high-stakes moments. The trade discussions have also been complicated by ongoing conversations around other high-potential young players, where multi-team packages could come into play. Teams are evaluating various combinations of picks and assets, aiming to optimize both present and future value. In this environment, Golden State is positioned to explore creative solutions that could yield top-tier talent without compromising their long-term strategy. The balancing act involves weighing immediate impact versus future flexibility, and the front office is clearly focused on making moves that align with the team's competitive window, while also managing salary and asset considerations. As these scenarios continue to unfold, it's clear that the Warriors are looking for pieces that not only fill gaps statistically, but also enhance the overall synergy of the team. The ideal additions are players who can contribute in multiple ways, whether it's spacing the floor, defending multiple positions, or creating opportunities for star players. The current crop of trade targets represents a mix of established scorers, defensive specialists, and versatile wings who could dramatically alter the Warriors' rotation and provide new options for playoff matchups. Every rumor and reported discussion seems to revolve around maximizing the team's potential while staying true to the style of play that has defined Golden State over the past decade. Adding these pieces would not just be about individual talent. It's about creating a cohesive unit that can sustain high-level performance across the season and into the playoffs. The Warriors' ability to integrate new players while maintaining their offensive and defensive philosophies will be crucial. Each potential acquisition brings different strengths. Some offer elite shooting, some elite defense, and some a combination of both, but all have the potential to elevate the team's effectiveness when paired with Golden State's core. Front office strategists are examining every scenario carefully, considering both short-term gains and the long-term implications of draft picks and contracts. What's especially fascinating is how these trade talks highlight the nuances of building a championship contender in today's NBA. It's not enough to acquire high-scoring talent. Teams must also consider spacing, efficiency, defensive versatility, and how a new player complements existing stars. Golden State's potential moves reflect a sophisticated understanding of these factors, and the choices made over the coming weeks could determine the trajectory of the season. Fans are watching closely as the front office weighs different packages, negotiates with other teams, and positions the Warriors to make a bold statement. The energy surrounding these potential trades has created a sense of anticipation that is almost palpable. Every rumor and report is dissected by fans, analysts, and insiders, as everyone tries to predict which moves could actually come to fruition. Whether it's a high-efficiency scorer, a defensive-minded wing, or a versatile forward who can do a bit of everything, each addition has implications for how the team will play in crucial moments. The strategy isn't just about filling holes. It's about enhancing the core strengths of the squad, allowing Golden State to maintain its identity while adding new weapons to the arsenal. Even as the trade deadline approaches, the complexity of multi-team deals, player preferences, and front office strategies makes this period a fascinating time for fans. The Warriors are navigating an environment filled with uncertainty, opportunity, and potential game-changing moves. With so many talented players being discussed in the market, the decisions made now could reshape the team for the remainder of the season and beyond. From scoring distribution to defensive matchups, each potential acquisition is being evaluated not just for what they can do on their own, but for how they fit into the overall puzzle of the Warriors roster. As we dive deeper into the trade chatter, it becomes clear that the Golden State Warriors are carefully evaluating not just talent, but fit. The league is buzzing with possibilities, and front offices across the NBA are strategizing around how to maximize their rosters while minimizing risk. For the Warriors, it's about identifying players who can immediately contribute without disrupting the chemistry that has carried them through multiple championship runs. The team's style relies heavily on movement, spacing, and precision, so any acquisition must align with this system. Adding a player who can shoot efficiently, defend multiple positions, and create opportunities both for themselves and for others is a rare combination, which explains why the trade targets under discussion are so scrutinized. One of the major names generating excitement is a wing who has demonstrated elite scoring ability in multiple areas of the court. His proficiency in catch-and-shoot situations, as well as his capacity to drive and finish at the rim, makes him a player who can seamlessly integrate into the Warriors' offense. Beyond scoring, his presence influences defensive schemes. Opposing teams must adjust to his threat level, which opens lanes for Curry and other primary playmakers. This dual impact on both ends of the floor is exactly what the Warriors are looking for in an addition. The statistical breakdown shows that his shot distribution is diverse, with a healthy mix of three-pointers, mid-range attempts, and finishes at the basket. This versatility ensures that he is not limited to any single role, giving Golden State flexibility in rotations and matchup advantages. Trade negotiations for such players are complex. Teams often demand multiple assets, including first-round picks, salary-matching pieces, and in some cases, young prospects who could develop into long-term contributors. While the asking price may appear steep, the potential payoff is immense. Acquiring a proven scorer and versatile wing could transform the team's offensive efficiency and make them more difficult to defend in high-pressure playoff situations. The front office must balance these high-reward moves against the cost in draft capital and long-term planning. Every decision requires careful evaluation, because while the immediate impact could be significant, missteps in trade strategy can have lingering effects for years to come. Another focal point in the trade talks is a defensive-minded wing who excels in transition and perimeter coverage. His ability to disrupt passing lanes, create turnovers, and convert them into fast break opportunities would provide a boost to Golden State's defensive identity. Alongside elite shooters, having a wing who can maintain pressure on opposing offenses creates a more balanced lineup. His effectiveness is backed not only by traditional statistics, but by advanced metrics that show his ability to influence the game even when he is not scoring. In today's NBA, players who can impact both ends of the floor are at a premium, and this individual fits that profile perfectly. The Warriors' coaching staff would likely leverage his defensive versatility to optimize matchups and protect their rim while keeping their shooters open for high-value attempts. In addition to scoring and defense, floor spacing remains a critical factor in the Warriors' trade strategy. Players who can stretch defenses with consistent three-point shooting are invaluable in Golden State's system. When defenders are drawn away from the paint, it opens opportunities for cuts, drives, and playmaking from Curry and other ball handlers. One of the rumored targets excels at spacing the floor, hitting a high percentage from the corners and top of the key three-point spots. His efficiency from deep, combined with his ability to make plays off the dribble or in pick-and-roll situations, makes him an ideal candidate to complement the Warriors' style. By pairing such a player with the existing core, the team could maintain its offensive rhythm while adding new dimensions to their scoring options. The intricacies of potential multi-team trades are also part of the conversation. Certain scenarios suggest that Golden State could acquire key players by involving additional teams to balance assets and satisfy each franchise's requirements. These multi-layered deals require careful negotiation and creativity, as every party seeks to protect its interests while still executing a trade that makes competitive sense. For Warriors fans, this means patience is crucial. Moves may not happen immediately, and rumors can shift quickly as new developments arise. Understanding the nuances of these negotiations offers insight into how teams build strategically, weighing short-term gains against long-term sustainability. Alongside these headline targets, the Warriors are also considering players with specific niche skills that could fill gaps in their rotation. Veterans who provide three-point shooting, rebounding, or situational defense add depth and allow the team to maintain consistency across different lineups. While these additions may not be as headline-grabbing as the top-tier wings, they are critical in sustaining performance over a grueling season. Depth in modern NBA rosters often determines playoff success, and the Warriors' front office recognizes that maintaining quality across all positions is just as important as acquiring star power. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. A shockwave is echoing around the NBA, and it starts in the Bay Area. League insiders are buzzing after word began to circulate that the Golden State Warriors may have quietly agreed to a surprising trade framework, one that could instantly reshape the balance of power and redefine their season. Nothing has been officially announced, but the mere possibility has been enough to send executives, agents, and rival teams into speculation mode. According to sources close to the situation, the Warriors' front office has been aggressively exploring a bold move, targeting a high-impact player who could address long-standing concerns about depth, scoring consistency, and defensive versatility. The rumored deal is described as complex, involving multiple assets and future flexibility, signaling that Golden State may be ready to shift away from its familiar comfort zone. For a franchise built on continuity and championship chemistry, this alone raises eyebrows. What makes the rumor even more explosive is the potential ripple effect. If finalized, The trade would not only alter the Warriors' rotation, but could force contenders across the conference to rethink their own strategies. There's a growing belief among league observers that this move isn't about short-term survival, but about sending a clear message. Golden State is not content with nostalgia or past banners. They want relevance now. Players inside the locker room are said to be aware of the noise, even if they aren't part of the conversations. That awareness can cut both ways, adding urgency but also pressure. Coaches, meanwhile, are reportedly preparing contingency plans, knowing that a single transaction can redefine roles overnight. At this stage, everything remains unofficial, wrapped in secrecy and leverage. Still, the consensus around the league is clear. If this trade materializes in anything close to its rumored form, the Warriors won't just be making a move. They'll be detonating a bomb that could change the entire NBA landscape in an instant. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.